That one failed, and that was, I don't know, 30 years ago. Anybody ever seen one of those like that with a thermal probe?
No.
Not for a long time.
I really liked the feature. I mean, it was really convenient. I could just put the right temperature in there and say, this is, you know, I felt like John Luke, Earl Grey, hot or whatever.
Yeah. So I saw one at a thrift store not too long ago that had the weird little temperature probe thingy-mabob.
Wow.
You plug it into the side of one side of the microwave, and then you could put it in your cup of tea or something.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one being used like that in a long time.
Commercial. Well, Jim, you talked about having a spreadsheet that tracked coronavirus. I go to the VA, as you may be aware, and on their site, once you log in, it will list every facility in the country, and you can look at the number of corona infections in that facility and the number of deaths. So Dayton VA has 17 cases and 0 fatalities. Most of those, best I can tell, were veterans that were transferred from nursing homes to the VA hospital. But I thought it was kind of an up-to-date way of keeping track and distributing the information through the VA.
We like your keyboard, Vicente.
It's noisy.
We need to get, have you got a USB microphone?
My microphone is in the camera.
Oh, okay. But you can plug in a USB microphone and you can select it with this software.
Yeah, I have one somewhere.
It's not a big deal. You got a lot of echo for some reason. It's echoey. A baseball shirt, man. He's got his jeans on today.
I have a microphone, but I don't know where is it.
Oh, Steve's here.
Okay, I will try in the next meeting. I will look for it and plug in to check.
How's it going, Steve?
Doing well. Sorry I got late. I was sending out invites to my meeting.
You got late? Well, that's good. Yeah, okay. Cut that out. Blurp that out. Dub that out. Let's see. I'll show you that the list. You can share the screen, Michael. So if you got something you want to see, you can share it. This one is, let me go to the news. And coronavirus, oh, that's the original one. And it's kind of busy. I have to go into speed test and challenge AT&T to change my server. Man, it's bad around here.
Tracker.
Yeah, this is. Anyhow, I created my own spreadsheet, which may be up here somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your link to it. That's what prompted me to mention the VA.
I'm dead That's a good subject. Anyway, Vicente, you've been working on any projects? Anything? Oh, besides your microwave?
Yeah, yeah, I am designing a tiny board for the STM32, a tiny microcontroller. Let me show you. Share. Okay, it's working. Can you see?
Oh yeah.
This is it's my first surface mount circuit at home, but it works at first. I am happy with it. It's working very nice.
With
Usually, usually you need to use jumpers to program these microcontrollers, but I am using a 3-cents microcontroller, this tiny thing, to control the reset, and it's working pretty nice like an Arduino. You plug in, play loading, and the program runs without problem. Very, very nice. I have other. This is my prototype. Can you see the board, the original breadboard? And those tiny things are the final PCB.
Did you design this board?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
I did.
When
You can see how the board looks like before to produce the PCB. This is the KiCad designer, the KiCad PCB designer. Let you see in 3D your board before send the drawings to the manufacturer. And it's pretty nice. This is the tiny 3-cents microcontroller. This is the USB adapter for the serial port. And this is the user button and a user LED for your programs to test your programs. And this LED here indicates when you are in program mode. You need to press the reset button for 1 second, and the board changes to program mode, turning on this LED. That's how it works.
You're gonna sell these?
I don't know, maybe, but maybe I will send the drawings for a Chinese manufacturer, and they will send the board full assembled, with all the parts on it already. All the parts, I bought all the parts from the same people that made the board, because they have the PCB manufacturing facility, and they have the warehouse to sell components like DigiKit, but from Asia, let me show you the.
We have a picture of you and your dog now up. And
I think he might have lost his connection.
I think he's got lost.
But he's still talking. I'm sure of it.
He'll be back when he figures out we're not talking to him, or if he can see us and we're talking and he's not. What are you up to, Steve?
Not much. Trying to figure out how to get my own video conferencing software working. Been playing with that. And seems to work. If y'all want to try it, I sent a link to you, Jim, but I don't notice. I didn't see that you had ever logged in on it.
Oh, I didn't. I missed the mail message. I
No,
do that.
sorry.
Check it out and try it.
I don't know how many people can connect to it. Hopefully I'll find out tomorrow or
Does
Saturday.
it have the share the screen type facilities in it and all that
Yep.
stuff?
You can
Oh,
share
wow.
the screen, share your camera. Those are separate. You can share individual application windows or individual tabs within Chrome.
Yeah, they were humping on Meet, humping on the news today, Google Meet, and they had a attachment extension that you could add to it.
Hello, I'm back. Something wrong with my browser.
Oopsies.
Yeah,
Or your OS.
this is the company that made the. Let me share the. Can you see the? This is the company that manufactured the PCB. Order. You can see the order. This is the PCB.
Yeah.
And this is the mask, the stencil mask is used for the solder mask screen. Well, these people has a company that is called, let me show you. This is the electronics distributor from Asia that is part of the same group. They can manufacture the board and they can put all the components on it for you. I didn't try that, but I will. Do you want to look for any part? You remember the FreeSense microcontroller?
Oh, it's gone up. It's 4.5 cents now.
You got to buy it in quantities of thousands.
Can you see the screen share?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This is the 3 cents microcontroller. You see the price here. You buy 10, it will be 4 cents. You buy 100, will be 3 cents, 0.2 here, you see?
Ain't that cheap?
Cheap. This is the tiny thing that goes in my development board. Is here. Let me check this. The same microcontroller comes in an 8-pin package with the same cost. I use the bigger package for the PCB or the breadboard prototype. I am sharing the screen or not?
Yes,
Yep.
it's your breadboard.
Okay, okay.
Got,
This, this,
we got
This is
about
the same
40
mic.
seconds.
this is the same microcontroller that I was using here, this tiny one.
If I could share the screen that I was talking about for just a second.
Yeah.
Why don't we move over to the second thing, because we're
Meeting.
down to 16 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
So,
Bye.
bye. I'll see you in a minute.
The second
Yeah.
one,
Hold on.
okay, we'll have 5 minutes actually before the second one becomes active.
Okay.